Hi everyone, and welcome to today's video. In this lesson we're going to learn some new vocabulary to help you talk about the town where you live. Alright, so what are some of the things that you might see in a town? Well, on this map we've got, it looks like a gas station, maybe a police station, perhaps a school. Looks like maybe a fire station. We've got a playground, a park, uh, maybe a carnival or amusement park. Here there's a construction site and a lake. There's helicopters and airplanes going by. There's trucks. It's a fire truck, car, bicycle, taxi, police car, ambulance, school bus, another type of truck, and on the water, a sailboat, a boat. I have a crane and a front loader, so lots of different things that you might see in a town. Okay, so match the places in a town with the pictures. So picture A looks like it would be number 1, the park. Picture B looks like it would be number 5, the community center. Picture C looks like number 6, a restaurant. Picture D, that looks like number 2, the library. Picture E is number 4, the hospital. And picture F is number 3, the supermarket. Right here, some more matching. So take a few moments, think about those, and then see if you can match the pictures with the correct words. All right, picture A looks like it's number 4, a stadium. Picture B, I would say, is number 3, a zoo. Picture C would be number 1, shopping center. Picture D would be number 5, a farm. Picture E is number 2, a museum. And picture F is number 6, a movie theater. Alright, so we're going to read this conversation and then we'll practice it as a dialogue. So you can either pause the video and read on your own, or you can follow along as I read. Where do you live? I live in a town called Westchester. What is it like? Well, it's a small town, but it is lovely. There are many trees and parks. That sounds nice. My town is big and busy. There are many tall buildings and lots of shops. Oh, I prefer to live in a quiet town. Are there any parks in your town? Yes, we have a big park near the center. People often go there to relax. There's a small market in the park on the weekends. Locals sell fruits and clothes there. Oh, that sounds nice. Maybe I will visit one day. All right, this time I'll read part A and then you can respond with part B and then we'll switch. Where do you live? What is it like? That sounds nice. My town is big and busy. There are many tall buildings and lots of shops. Yes, we have a big park near the center. People often go there to relax. There's a small market in the park on the weekends. Locals sell fruits and clothes there. All right, this time you can read the A part and I'll read the B part. So go ahead and start whenever you're ready to begin. I live in a town called Westchester. Well, it is a small town, but it is lovely. There are many trees and parks. Oh, I prefer to live in a quiet town. Are there any parks in your town? Oh, that sounds nice. Maybe I will visit one day. All right, so again, we can fill in the missing words. Go ahead and try that on your own, and then restart when you are ready to continue. Okay. Where do you live? I live in a town called Westchester. What is it like? Well, it is a small town, but it is lovely. There are many trees and parks. That sounds nice. My town is big and busy. There are many tall buildings and lots of shops. Oh, I prefer to live in a quiet town. Are there any parks in your town? Yes, we have a big park near the center. People often go there to relax. There is a small market. In the park on weekends, locals sell fruits and clothes. Oh, that sounds nice. Maybe I will visit one day. All right, here is some additional practice. You can make your own dialogue. Go ahead and write down your own dialogue using these prompts for some additional practice. All right, so we can use there is and there are when we're describing our town. We use there is with singular and uncountable nouns, and we use there are with plural countable nouns. And we use some with plurals and positive sentences. So you can say there is some there are some shops in my town. So you can count shops, so shops are countable. There is some water near my town. You can't count water, so water is uncountable. We can also use the word any with plurals, negative sentences, and questions. There are not any mountains near my town, or are there any parks in your town? All right, so next you're going to complete this text with is, are, any, or some, and then we'll read it out loud. So go ahead and try it on your own, and then restart when you're ready to see the answers. Okay, so in my town, there is a big park with many trees and a playground. There are some shops near the park, and there is a small market on the weekends. There are some houses on the main street, and there is a school at the end of the road. There are some cafes where people can have coffee. There are not any big libraries, but there are some bookstores. Overall, there are many things to do and places to visit in my town. Are there any nice places to visit in your town? Right, so now you can write some questions and then some answers. You can answer these questions about your own town. So, are there any museums in your town? Are there any supermarkets? Are there many restaurants or cafes in your town? Is there a zoo in your town? Is there a stadium? Is there a hospital? Is there a movie theater, a shopping center? So go ahead and write out the answers to those questions. All right, so now you can look at this picture and see if you can describe what you see in this town. So you can take a few moments, pause the video, and try that on your own. And you can use these sentence starters to help you. All right, some of the things you might have said. Looks like there is a lake. Uh, there is a cafe. There's a factory. There's a school. There's a motel. There's a hospital. There's a zoo. There's a stadium. There are some houses. There are a gas station. There's a gas station. So lots of different things that you can see in this town. And again, we're going to match these pictures with the words. So picture A looks like number 1, forest. Picture B looks like number 3, beach. Picture 4, or picture C, looks like number 6, desert. There's a city, but then there's all the sand, so I would say that's probably a desert. Picture D, I would say is number 5, a lake. Picture E is number 2, mountain. And picture F is number 4, a river. Now we're going to talk about near, close to, and far from. So we use phrases to describe the location of things. Far from has the opposite meaning. So she lives far from the beach. I live far from the mountains. And near and close to have the same meaning. My town is close to a lake. My house is near the mountains. So what do you live near? And what do you live far from? And where would you prefer to live? Near a beach, near a mountain, near a lake, or near a forest? And what activities can you do at each place? So you can practice answering those questions on your own. All right, we're going to read this conversation, and then we'll read it in parts and then switch parts. So you can either pause the video and read on your own, or you can follow along as I read. And then I'll read the A part, you read the B part, and then we'll switch. Tell me about your town. I live in a small town near the mountains. Are there many things to do in your town? There are lots of things to do. You can go hiking or skiing in the mountains. There is one street in the center of town that has some small restaurants, cafes, a library, and a movie theater. Oh, that sounds nice. Are there any lakes or rivers where you can swim? No, there are not any lakes or rivers for swimming, but there is a swimming pool in the community center. All right, this time I'll read the A part and you respond with the B part. Tell me about your town. Are there many things to do in your town? Oh, that sounds nice. Are there any lakes or rivers where you can swim? All right, this time we'll switch. You read the A part and I'll read the B part. And go ahead and start whenever you're ready. I live in a small town near the mountains. Yes, there are lots of things to do. You can go hiking or skiing in the mountains. There is one street in the center of the town that has some small restaurants, cafes, a library, and a movie theater. No, there are not any lakes or rivers for swimming, but there is a swimming pool in the community center. All right, so again, you can pause the video and fill in the missing words, and then restart when you're ready to continue. All right, now you can make a dialogue of your own using your own ideas to talk about your town. And that brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you have any questions, please write those in the comments. Also like, subscribe, and share. And I hope that you will join us for the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.